Hi guys, I hope you are doing well. In today's video, we're doing a step-by-step beginner summer makeup look. It's gonna be super easy and affordable. I'm gonna use only drugstore makeup products that you can find at Target, Walmart, Ulta. If this is the first video you've seen of me, hi, I'm your Greek sis and welcome to our family. So that being said, don't forget to subscribe for more videos and let's get started. Let's start with primer. Whether you're planning on applying a light coat of foundation or a full face of makeup, primer is an important first step. Using a primer under your makeup will make it last longer, so I'm gonna put a small amount on my hand. Trust me, a little bit goes a long way, and I'm gonna place it on my nose, forehead, cheeks, chin. And now, just using my fingertips, I'm gonna spread it across my face, just like you do with face cream. Now, when it comes to foundation, finding the perfect shade for you is your #1 priority, and then you have to think about what you want to achieve. Do you want matte or dewy finish? And do you want light, medium or full coverage? I'm gonna recommend something universal that works for most cases. So this foundation is the Born to Glow by NYX. It's in the shade Vanilla. It has a wide range of shades and it is glowy as the name says, but if you apply powder on top of it, you can achieve a super matte look just like I do. It has light to medium coverage, but it's super buildable, so you can achieve a full coverage. I just love it. So I'm gonna place a small amount on my hand. You can use your fingers, a sponge, a brush, whatever works best for you. And I'm gonna apply it in dots on various places on my face and then start dabbing it in. For the best application, you want to dab it in. You don't want to spread it. If you spread it, you're gonna lose some of the coverage. Unless you want it to be really lightweight. Always bring it down to your neck. I always apply foundation on my eyebrows to make them a bit lighter. Next is concealer. There are two main categories of concealer, liquid and stick compact. Liquid concealer is best for the times you want light coverage over a large area of your face, while stick or compact concealers work better for heavier coverage on smaller, more specific areas of your face, like pimples, blemishes. If you want to add light or clarity on your face, let's say for your under eye circles just like me, choose a concealer shade that's 2 shades lighter than your foundation. And if you want to cover up spots, then make sure that you buy a concealer that's the same shade of your foundation. I'm only using concealer for brightening purposes, so I'm applying it under my eyes, on the sides of my nose, at the center of my nose, and a bit up on my forehead, and a bit on my eyes as an eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna leave it for a bit to marinate on my face, and then just using my fingers, I'm gonna dab it in. Again, I'm not spreading it. With this way, you're gonna achieve the best brightening effect. We applied concealer on the bridge of our nose for contouring purposes. You're gonna see in a bit. Now I'm gonna set everything in with powder. I like the matte look, so I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. It's in the shade Ivory. You can apply it all over your face just like I do if you want a really matte look, or you can focus on your forehead, nose, cheeks and chin if you like the dewy finish, but also you want your foundation to stay in place all day. Now that we're done with our base, it's time for bronzer and blush. So bronzer will give you that sun-kissed glow that accentuates your features. Today I'm using the City Bronzer by Maybelline in the shade Deep Cool. Start at your forehead, pull the bronzer along your cheeks, then sweep it across the jawline, reaching all the way down to your chin. If you want to add a bit more vibrancy and color to your complexion, blush is the key. Today I'm using the Fit Me Blush by Maybelline in the shade Buff. Use a dense brush with lots of bristles. Mine is by Real Techniques. This will make sure you get the most out of every blush sweep, so I'm starting at the apples of my cheeks, extending it upwards. And it's time for eyeshadow. Let's create a super easy to do summer makeup look, perfect for every day. So, I have two options for an eyeshadow palette. I have the Naked Heat by Urban Decay. The name says it all, it's perfect for the summer. But because it's a bit on the expensive side, I have a dupe for you. This is the Matchy Matchy by NYX in Camel, and the shades are really similar. Both have whites, nudes, deeper shades of brown, a deep purple, they're really similar. Let's start with a nude color and apply it across the lid, just as a base. Now choose a brown shade for the crease, place it with circular motions. The key to a great makeup look is to blend, blend, blend. And that's it for eyeshadows. I don't want to overcomplicate things, but now I've been loving adding little pops of color around my lash line. Beginners tend to stick to more neutral colors, so this is a great way to add some color to your look. Let's use a blue shade for our summer look, maybe this one. Let's test them out. So number 1, number 2, number 3 or number 4. I love all of them and they look great with my dress today. Let's use maybe the second color, this one, and I'm just gonna place it on the waterline. You can also add pops of color by using an eyeshadow and placing it under the lid, but this is way easier and a bit more subtle. This was from Essence and the other 3 by NYX. Now let's go on to eyebrows. I'm using a super skinny eyebrow pencil by She Glam. It has a brush on one side, so I'm gonna first brush them upwards and outwards. And it has the pencil on the other side. I'm gonna create very light strokes that resemble my real brow hair, focusing mainly on the sparse areas. See the difference? And the third step for the eyebrows is to use an eyebrow gel to keep them in place all day, but also make them a bit lighter and fluffier because I'm gonna brush them upwards and outwards, just like so. Now it's time for mascara. As a beginner, back in 2012, when I was 18, mascara was my favorite product. Today I'm using the Telescopic Lift by L'Oreal. It's actually a new one. I've only used it once. It has kind of an unusual wand. It only has bristles on 3 of the sides. It doesn't have any bristles on the back. It only has on the sides and on the front. At first I was kind of confused on how to use it. Come just a tad bit closer to show you. I like this mascara. It gives you a lot of volume, maybe not as much separation. It looks lovely though, and I'm gonna apply some on my lower lashes. Let's do the lips. So first I'm going to use a clear lip gloss to create a smooth and even canvas for the lip pencil. Then I'm gonna use a lip pencil by She Glam in the shade 03. I'm gonna outline my lips and overline them just a bit, starting with my Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna fill them in. Now I'm gonna use the Cheeky Color Gem in the shade Rose Meadow. You can use it for the lips or for the cheeks as a blush. And just using my fingers, I'm gonna dab it on my lips. I love this combination. Perfect, and now let's give some glow to our skin. The eyeshadow palette by NYX we used earlier has a highlighter. You can place highlighter on top of your cheekbones, on the bridge of your nose, on your brow bone. You could also apply it at the center of the forehead, chin, on your Cupid's bow. And also, I'm gonna use a jumbo eye pencil. This is by NYX in the shade Cashmere. And I'm gonna give some glow to my eyes. I'm gonna place it on my inner corners. Oh my goodness, I forgot to contour my nose. You can skip this step, it's not necessary, but I like to make my nose tinier and a bit more lifted. I'm using the same bronzer we used earlier and I'm gonna start with the tip of my nose. Now I'm creating 2 lines on the sides of my nose. Clean it up a bit with face powder, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's super easy and affordable summer makeup look. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and I'm gonna see you very soon. Bye!